Cheers. I do buckaroos, and how the heck are you? I'm going to be Tom the Whiskey Whisperer. I'm going to have a couple cocktails with you once I can get things straightened up here. Anyways, how the heck are you? Hope everybody's had a nice Christmas as we get ready to take ourselves into the new year. Excuse me, I had to answer somebody here real quick. They'll be right with you. Didn't mean to ignore you there. All right, then how the heck are you? I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer. Whoops, hit the wrong button there. There we go. Let's try that again. Anyways, I digress. How the heck are you? So I was telling you folks yesterday, my daughter got me this nice little cocktail set, and I came across a cocktail called the Revolver. That's typically made in a glass that you would make a Manhattan, but I wanted to use the two glasses that came with the set. So I am taking a little bit of a liberty there. The ingredients in this cocktail are rather simple. It's bourbon and coffee liqueur, bitters, and an orange peel. I didn't have the orange to do that, so I just went with the traditional dark cherry garnish that you use in a Manhattan. However, I also added some candied ginger to change the game up a little bit. And that because so here's what I did with this particular cocktail is I used the Ben Holiday Missouri Straight Bourbon Whiskey Rickhouse Proof Small Batch Reserve. So I've got a couple ounces of that in there. Now, so for the coffee liqueur, usually when you say coffee liqueur, people expect you to use Kahlua. When I made it originally, I used a similar product, Kimura. But today I want to do something different, kind of elevate the cocktail just a little bit using the Cafe Amaro from J. Riggers. It is a Amaro, of course, is an herbal liqueur. This one adds coffee, so it's going to change the game just a little bit as well. And the bitters, well, the bitters I used black walnut bitters for this one. So again, kind of up the game a little bit, add to the aromatics. Oh, boy, it does. It really adds to the aromatics. Man, that's beautiful. I'm not sure why I wasn't familiar with this particular cocktail, but the set she gave us came with what they call whiskey cards. It's basically some recipes, mixology and craft whiskey cards. And it comes with the names right? There's an old fashioned recipe, pretty simple. A classic Manhattan, which I've made here. A whiskey smash. One I'm not going to try to pronounce the name. Vucar. Irish Mule. And then the Revolver. I thought, well, let's try this one because this one is again, I like to keep my cocktails simple. I just changed up the aromatics slightly. So anyway, sláinte. Oh man, boy, that's nice. And that Amaro, the aromatics on that Amaro are next level. Then you add the coffee to it, and it really takes it to another place. That's kind of what I wanted to do with the Revolver here, is kind of elevate that cocktail a little bit, take it somewhere else. Kind of stay true to the heart of the cocktail, but I wanted to change it just a little bit. And sláinte. Man, that's good. That's really fucking good. And again, it probably should be in, a glass like this, which you see me make a Manhattan in as well. But I really wanted to utilize these glasses because I really like them. That it came with that set. Those are nice, heavy glasses. Probably would be perfect for rocks, but I think they'll also be great for just neat drinking, which I may do later. I really want to make two cocktails to share with you here. Oh, wife got me an orange peel. She didn't pick up some oranges. Didn't realize we were at. So anyway, look, I'm going to make that cocktail right. There we go. There's the orange in here. A better production assistant cannot be found, especially for the pay. Anyway, Slancha. Any questions or comments, please put it up there. I'll answer almost anything. No, I made these in a hurry, so I probably don't have as much chill on them as I should have. Nevertheless, they're very good. You don't want residual ice in either of these cocktails, but you do want to have them nice and well chilled. And if you're thinking ahead, which I wasn't, at this particular moment in time, you can chill your glassware as well. And typically I do, but I kind of threw this together off the cuff. This whiskey is just insane. I gotta tell you, this Ben Holiday is no joke, man. This is the Rick House, distilled in the fall of 2016, bottled March 23rd of 23, aged 6 years in new charred oak barrels. It's really good, man. It's really, really good. I need to get back up there because, man, those products are just crazy good. Trying to create a cocktail lounge kind of just trying to create a mood, man. Just trying to create a mood. That orange peel that my wife gave me, it does add to the aromatics. You kind of want to rub it a little bit to really bring those oils out. That's delicious, man. I've had a few days off. Be back to work tomorrow, but I don't go in till late, so I have me a couple cocktails to relax. I was tired yesterday, so I only had one cocktail. I only made the one cocktail because my daughter gave me the set, and I felt like I needed to use it immediately. Because a kid with a new toy, I had to use it right there. But I was so tired, I only had the one. But I thought about doing a video earlier, but then we had to do some running around, and then I had some Mexican food for dinner. So then I had to wait a while before I could drink anything because I was full, man. Oh man, that's good. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't been familiar with this cocktail because I really enjoy it. And now the way my mind works, I want to experiment with various various coffee liqueurs, right? And I'm even thinking maybe not using a coffee liqueur, of course, it'd be a different drink, but put in something like Irish cream. Use an Irish whiskey, Irish cream. The idea of the cocktail, just change the game up a little bit. I tell folks, people want to say you have to make certain things a certain way, and no, you don't. None of these recipes were handed down from God to Moses on stone tablets. They're an idea, right? Okay, maybe it's not that exact same cocktail. Maybe you need to change the name, but you could take one cocktail, get an idea to do several cocktails from there. And in some cases, they've already been invented, but in some cases, they haven't. So, Lucky Schmidt says, shotgun a beer. No. You know why I'm not going to shotgun a beer, Lucky? Because I'm not 18 years old. Grow the fuck up, Lucky. I'm not going to shotgun a beer, no. Anyway, slash. Oh, man, that's a beautiful cocktail. Shotgun a beer. Boy, I haven't shotgunned a beer in. How old am I? Probably pretty close to 40 years anyway. Man, that's a nicely done cocktail. But now that I found that particular cocktail, yeah, see, that's the way my mind works. I'm going to have to try to do various versions of it. I've got to write it till the wheels fall off. That's kind of how my mind works. Much to my wife's chagrin sometimes. Once I have an idea up there, I've got to ride it till it's gone. I do like that coffee amaro though. I used the Camorra the other day. Similar product to Kahlua, a little bit less money. But I've had this one for a while here. This really is an elevated product. Again, amaro, if you're not familiar, is an herbal liqueur. But this one adds coffee, which again just kind of takes it to a whole other level. Oh man, that is good. I like the candied ginger in there, and ever since I bought that product, I've been using it a lot as a garnish, especially into the fall or winter, because it does add a lot of flavor and it adds a lot of aromatics as well. I'm not sure why more products don't call for that as a garnish, other than it may not be easy to find. But boy, this product I have here is really good. I need to pick up a ginger liqueur to use that to, again, try to do a version of it using the ginger liqueur. But the candied ginger, that sugar melts in your cocktail, dissolves in your cocktail, so that kind of adds a little bit of sweetness. But as that sugar dissolves, the aromatics on that ginger really go up as well. So then you really notice that in your drink. I do like these glasses, though. Those are nice looking glasses, aren't they? They're nice, big, heavy glasses. Maybe not particularly suited for the two cocktails I've chose to do with you, but I really enjoy them. People like to get you used to only using certain glasses for certain cocktails. A lot of it is about the aesthetics, but I personally like the way they look in a glass like this. Okay, for cocktail number two, I stuck to the classics. I used their Manhattan recipe almost exactly how they've done. I've changed the amount slightly, but other than that, it's right where they're at. I'm using a rye, Union Horse Distilling Company. This is their straight rye whiskey at barrel strength. Let me show you that bottle. Union Horse out of Lenexa, Kansas. They're doing some great stuff. And although those of you that know me, I know I have a bit of an obsession with bitters, and I have so many different bitters right now. But I've made this Manhattan pretty true by using the rye, a sweet vermouth. I use the sweet vermouth and actual Angostura bitters. So I made this one pretty true. The only thing I really did different though is I decreased the amount of vermouth it calls for. I use a little bit less. Oh, that's right there at delicious, man. That's good. There is something to be said for the classics. There really is. So anyway, I digress. I may come back shortly and do another video, but I really want to do these two cocktails. Thinking about doing some, I want to treat the whiskey how it should be treated. I want to pour some neat into one of these glasses. Oh. My daughter bought me this, and she also got me this great pocket watch I've got right here. Set this down for a second. Grab that pocket watch. She got me that cocktail set and opened that up first. I was very excited, and then I opened up the watch. Went, oh my god! She reminded me that there's film over the thing I should have taken off before I took a picture, but I was so excited, man. You have no idea. Um, it just says, "Dad, you will always be my hero," for my daughter. I cried when I opened that. Anyway, let me show that to you there. Put that pocket watch off to the side now, so nothing happens to it. Now I need to sit up where I can, wear it. I used to wear watches all the time. I had several pocket watches at one time. Most of them are in storage now. And I had at one time, I don't know how many wristwatches I had. Seemed like I was getting one for every birthday, Christmas there for a period of time. And they all kind of got packed away, lost, or misplaced over the years. Just quit wearing them, and now we have a phone with us all the time, so we don't necessarily need a watch, but there is something elegant about a watch, whether it be a wristwatch or a pocket watch. Man, that's a cocktail, baby. That's a cocktail, man. I don't care who you are. That's tasty. Oh, man. I did good. I'm a great amateur bartender. Fun with cocktails. Cocktails 101 with the Whiskey Whisperer. I don't know. I feel like modern mixologists, if you will, tend to make things more complicated than they need to be. Classic cocktails typically only had a limited number of ingredients. In this case, the Revolver has 4 ingredients, counting the garnish. The Rusty Nail has 2 ingredients. The Old Fashioned has 4 ingredients, counting the garnish. But it seems like modern mixologists think you need to add 7 or 8 liqueurs and a half dozen fruit juices to make a cocktail. And there's a reason why classic cocktails are classic cocktails, because you don't need to do that. You're trying too hard. It's like the classic chef versus the guy that just got his diploma, right? The classic chef knows he's done everything. He knows the best food uses a limited number of ingredients. One, two, three, four, whiskey sour, 4 ingredients, including the garnish. The Manhattan is, well, the Manhattan's 3 ingredients, including garnish. Again, things don't have to be complicated, and quite frankly, they shouldn't be. You know, look, just every time you want to come up with something new or do a riff on a cocktail, think I only need 4 ingredients. That's all I need for the entire cocktail is 4 ingredients. And if you're doing more than that, you're trying too hard. Uh, Not hearing any more from Lucky. Maybe he went to shotgun a beer. Huh? I'm going to have a cocktail. Lucky, you go shotgun some. Go shotgun some PBRs. I'll have a good drink. Oh man, so just a classic cocktail, that classic Manhattan, man. The rye, the sweet vermouth, the bitters. Again, I even say myself sometimes I'm trying too hard. I've got all these different bitters, and here I made this one just classic with your typical Angostura bitters. And there's a reason why those bitters are used because they just make the cocktail perfect. So, anyways, I digress. I think that Mexican food's coming out. I ate some hot sauce, man. I think I ate a half a cup of hot sauce. Oh, that hot sauce they had there was no joke, man. Of course, they gave you the regular, they gave you the chips and salsa. And there was a couple other hot sauces there. They put a verde sauce, a nice tomatillo sauce here, and then this other one. And boy, first I put that salsa in there, and I had some chips and salsa, but then I added that hot sauce to it, and then I added more of that hot sauce to it, and then I added more of that hot sauce to it. Then when my food got there, it looked really pretty because I had the little sour cream drizzled all over it, and I took that hot sauce and did this number all over the top. Oh man, that stuff was so good, but I'm feeling it now though. It's starting to come back at me now. Things happen when you get older, man. Your system doesn't handle things like it did way back when. Anyways, I digress. I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, man. All around good guy, Sláinte. Thanks for tuning in.